Hi, or I guess hi. For this episode of RIA Q&A, I'm going to answer another question. And this one is, how much should I expect, not me, but you, how much should I expect to pay a content writing service to write blog posts for me? Have to say, disclaimer, I'm biased. We, under our KnowCap for Advisors brand, offer just that, a writing service, where we will supply you with 2 1,000-word articles per month for $6.99 per month. Now, that's a little different because, one, everybody that works on our team, we have 11 partners, everybody works on our team are all only work with financial services firms, and in that, 90% of them only work with financial advisors. So our content service is top-notch. Not only is it top-notch, but we have experience writing for financial planning firms. And so that's what sets us apart. We charge for our expertise because we know can't have testimonials on your website. We know what compliance is. We know how to work through compliance, whether you're at a huge firm that has an OSJ or a compliance department, or if you're just your own CCO, we know how to navigate that. So we charge a premium on that. However, there are services out there that do try to do the same thing. They'll either write the articles for you using really knowledgeable people, PhDs, academics of some sort, and they will charge you per word. In that case, you're probably looking at about $350, $400 a month per article, something like that. Other places, they'll try and just write the article for you. And unfortunately, since they are not in the industry, since they are not looking for your input, you're just kind of paying them to write an article for you. Generally speaking, they'll probably be about 750 to 1,000 words. However, it'll be the easiest softball type articles you've ever heard. And sometimes I read those, I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, you didn't actually help anyone with that article. Why are you even writing that? But I know for a fact it's because they're getting paid to hit a quota. The other financial planner or financial advisor that's paying them has no clue what content marketing should really look like and what makes insightful pieces. And so they just pay them, get the articles, they post it. They don't know any better. All they know is that they're not getting leads to their content, and they throw up their hands and say, content marketing doesn't work. That's not true. And that's why we came up with our service, or at least this piece of our service, because we have people who have been in the industry for 7 to 10 years. And we have multiple people who've been in the industry for 7 to 10 years. Not only that, but they transitioned into marketing. So not only do they understand the industry, they also understand how to get clients to click and work through, and they also understand Google. So you get some SEO components. I know this is sounding like an ad, but you asked a question, I'm just answering it. Also, we have a very specific way of doing things because we want to make sure that your voice and your tone and your style rings through with everything that we do. And a lot of times you'll have people write articles for other people, and yes, they'll charge $350, $400 a month for one article or 2 articles, what have you. But it won't have the same thing. So the way that we do, the process that we have to make sure that we recognize your tone and your style and all that stuff is we actually have you come up with the topics, and you just record 5 to 10 minutes of what you believe in, what points you want to hit, what the topic is. We handle the research. We basically turn all of that into an article. We handle research, we handle graphic design, we handle blog images, meta tags and metadata, SEO, we handle editing, proofing, like anything that you can think of, we handle all of it. But we really want to make sure we gather your tone and your style in that, so that we're not just a bunch of PhDs in a room writing for you. We want to make sure that if someone meets you, your articles and what they read to bring them into your marketing funnel is going to ring true, and they won't be surprised by who's standing in front of them. And that's why if you've had me reach out to you from a sales perspective, you've had me say, did you actually write that? Because that doesn't sound anything like you, and I know you. Because that means that whoever wrote it for them, or whoever wrote that article, it's not congruent. And sometimes your prospects will see that and they'll be a little turned off because it seems inauthentic. So to answer your question, we charge $6.99. Other people charge 300, 350. Those are lower level. And then the people who are actually pretty good but aren't in the industry and don't know the industry, they'll probably charge something around 450. So hope that answers your question.